Hey guys, so this video actually started off as a makeup tutorial and I'm now moving it to be more of a review of some of the new products that I used in the tutorial and some new products out on the market. Basically the whole thing turned into a mess. I had eyeliner like on my face and like my arm, and it was just, I got too frustrated and I was like, you know what? I'm going to just review the new products that I have been meaning to review. You have heard plenty about this palette, I'm sure. It is the new Naked palette. You've heard of 1, 2, and 3 from Urban Decay, and now this is technically 4, but it is called Naked Smoky. The entire collection is very true to the goal of having a smoky eye. We start off with 4 matte shades, and you're going from 13, which is a white shade, to Combust, which is more of a light brown peachy kind of color, into Whiskey, which is a dark brown matte, and then into Password, which is a gray, perfect for smoking out and starting off as a base. And then we're going to move into Smolder, which is a dark purple color. Beautiful, beautiful shade. Black Market is the darkest color in the palette. It is really the color that's going to allow the smoking in the outer corner and in your crease to create that very intense dark smoky color. You can also use that as a liner, smudge it right on the edge of your lid. Then we're going to move into Dagger, which is a deeper gray. It's got little hints of sparkle in it. It's a very beautiful color. This can also be used as a color to smoke out the corners of your eyelids if you don't want to go dark and use Black Market. Next, we're going to move into a lighter gray that's got a lot more shimmer and highlight in it. This color always reminds me of the holidays, of New Year's Eve, of festivities like that, where you want to have silver but in a very festive kind of way. Next, we're going to move into Armor, which is a darker, even more fun gray color with even more shimmery highlights. This is very shimmery. Next, we move into Radar, which is a beautiful, beautiful brown color. It's got the sparkles in it, it's shimmery, and keep in mind that all of these shimmery colors have a lot of fallout when you're applying them to your lids. Next, we move into Dirty Sweet, which is a very beautiful color. It's a coppery, light brown, kind of orangish tone that could serve as its own color just by itself as your look. And then we move into High, which is a shimmery, very light white champagne-y color, which could be perfect for the inner corner of your eye or your brow bone or just all over the lid. So the entire palette is very beautiful, very versatile. It's unlike any of the other 3 palettes that you've seen and heard of before. Now, the next very, very exciting thing that has launched is the new Becca Cosmetics highlight called Champagne Pop, which was a collaboration with Jaclyn Hill herself, the beauty guru of the YouTube world. Now, this is an absolutely gorgeous highlight. I have Rose Gold and Opal and Moonstone, I believe, and this is such an intense highlight. I'm wearing it on the cheeks right now. It is absolutely beautiful. It is very different from all of the others. And this one is a much more light gold shade in comparison to Rose Gold, which was much more heavy on the darker gold side. I thought that that one was one that I could really only wear when I have a really nice tan on my face. This is perfect for no matter what skin tone you are. It is a light gold, champagne-y, bright pop of color, and I am in love with this. Jaclyn was right when she said that this would go with any skin tone, because I can honestly see so many skin tones rocking this color. It is just such a gorgeous, gorgeous color. It is very, very pigmented, and it looks like this. It is such a nice highlight to put right on the tip of your cheek and then in your brow, and then as well as on your nose. So definitely beautiful product. Check this out. This next thing was sent to me from Memebox. I am an ambassador of Memebox, and they work with a lot of different cosmetic brands and bring in products that they can sell you within their subscription box. This is from Yvonne with Makeup by Yvonne on Instagram. She came out with a new collection that's #HD Ready. And this is specifically the #1 Vanilla Latte Ready Contour Palette. And it looks like this. You have one of everything. You have a contour color right here. You have a highlight, more of a color powder, and then you have an actual shimmering highlight to place on those cheekbones. Overall, I have been overly impressed with this. My favorite thing out of this palette is the contour shade. It is such a natural contour. It's not abrupt, it's not in your face, it's not too intense, but it's also not there. So it's a very subtle, beautiful contour that I have been rocking almost every single day because I think it's so easy to apply. It looks really nice. It's worth it to apply this for me. And then I like to use this color under my eyes. It's almost similar to the Anastasia Beverly Hills banana powder that everyone uses to set their under eye area. I would compare this one directly to that one. And then this highlight over here, I'm not really loving. I have so many better highlighters that this was just a little too sparkly for me, and it actually doesn't stay on very well. So overall, I liked 2 of the 3 items, with this contour color just being an absolute win for me. So I would recommend this. You can find this at memebox.com. So this next thing is from Becca Cosmetics. This is the Live, Love, Laugh Vitality Face Disc with Drops of Light Technology palette. And it's a bronzer, highlighter, blush trio. Looks like that. And I want to say that I am 150% obsessed with this highlight. It is beautiful. Your highlight is on fleek with this one, just like it is with Champagne Pop. It is a beautiful highlighter. I love this so much. The bronzer is a little bit too dark for me right now, so I haven't really been using it, and I don't like that most of it is bronzer. I understand it makes sense to have the most bronzer, but I'm not really loving this color at this point. And then the blush is a little bit too pigmented and a little bit too red for me. This is really a blush that I would probably only wear if I was a little bit more fair-skinned, because it would give you that nice, beautiful pop of blush on the cheeks. I'm just not really a fan of this color at this point, and I prefer something a little bit more gentle, something a little bit more peachy or a little bit more rosy. So overall, the win in this palette is that highlight shade that I have honestly just been using every single day until I got Champagne Pop. So definitely one to check out. This next thing is something that Olivia gave me in our recent makeup swap. This is the Stila watercolor blush, and this is the shade Rose Water. I freaking love applying this blush. It's so natural, and I find that liquid blushes apply so much more beautifully and so much more naturally onto your cheeks. They seem to not clog up with the pores, and I really like applying it with a stippling brush. You dip the brush into the watercolor and you come out and just gently dab it on your cheeks. It is such a beautiful glow. It looks so natural and just so beautiful on the skin. So I have been loving this blush right here. So thank you to Olivia again, because this is such a beautiful color. Next 2 things were sent to me from Influenster, and I answered a recent survey saying that I was going to be going to a wedding in a couple of months here, which I am, and I got the I Do Vox box from them. And in this box there was a lot of different things, but the 2 things that I wanted to try out specifically that are beauty related was the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Luminous Natural Glow Foundation. I tried to put this on when I was attempting to do the tutorial for this video, and this really had very light coverage, almost like the foundation wasn't really there, and it doesn't feel like it's on my face right now, but it really doesn't give me the coverage that I need. It gives you that luminous all over nice natural glow, which is awesome, but I'm more of an oily person, so having that additional glow doesn't really do much for me. I can add highlight, I can use my Wonder Glow and get the glow that way. So this is something that, although it would probably work for someone who's a little bit more dry, it really doesn't work for me. So unfortunately, I have to say that this is not a win for me, but I still wanted to review it because I did get it. And I know that a lot of people want to find better drugstore foundations because nobody wants to spend $80 on Giorgio Armani and Chanel shit all the time. So unfortunately, I can't tell you that that's a good one, but you know the L'Oreal Infallible Foundation, you need to get your hands on that one. Other thing I got from Influencer was the CoverGirl Outlast Longwear and Moisture in Phantom Pink. This is the color I'm wearing on my lips right now. It's very, very beautiful. It looks like this, and you can kind of see it on my lips too. I really like the way this feels. It's very moisturizing, very creamy. It doesn't stick to the dry patches on my lips. And I really like that. The color is beautiful. Now I can't really speak to the long wear of this because I literally just put it on for the first time for this video, and I'll let you know on that piece, but so far I'm really liking this, and I really love when I find drugstore alternatives because then I can recommend them to everybody and buy them for so many more people and include them in, you know, Christmas stockings and stuff like that. So I'm really loving this so far. This is definitely a color I would actually wear to a wedding, so it's perfect that they put it in the I Do Vox box. Okay, I think that's it for me. I reviewed some of the newest things that I've gotten and two that I just used for the first time today. The others I've been loving for the past 2 or 3 weeks. I definitely recommend that Naked Smoky palette. I do recommend the Stila watercolor blush. Obviously, everybody and their mothers is going to get Champagne Pop from Becca Cosmetics, and I really do want to try a little bit more from It Cosmetics. I haven't really given the brand a chance in the past, but this palette makes me want to try a lot of other stuff from them. I know their brushes are great, but I'm thinking that if this is as good as it is, there's got to be a lot of other things out there that are good from that company. If you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to request any tutorials with me using that Smoky palette or any other video, leave that in the comments below as well. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and follow along through the rest of my beauty adventures. Bye guys.